Hey guys, it's Sarah from Altcoin Bus Ladies, and surprisingly, I've sort of got a new camera, and I hope that the quality of the video is gonna be better thanks to it. So basically, Santa's been very good this year, and there we go. So crypto in 2018 was very, very different than what we expected it to be. I mean, nothing seemed to be the way people predicted it to be. I'm gonna look quickly on the coin market cap right now, and Bitcoin. Most of the top 10 cryptos are currently down, and Bitcoin is still holding strong above 3.5. Unfortunately, fell below 4 grand the other day. And the market cap is at 130 billion, and the Bitcoin dominance at 51.8%. You know, every week can't really be good. And after showing early signs of a rally over the middle end of December, the market's been tumbling since Christmas Eve, and since reaching a weekly high of about 145 billion on Monday, the total market cap dropped about 17% and currently rests at the price I set. And several altcoins took a massive beating out, and mainly it was Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV, Dash, as well as EOS, unfortunately. Some of the gainers were like Ethereum Classic and Decred. So let me know if you guys actually managed to make any profits this week. And obviously, I hope that everyone's going to have the best time ever for New Year's Eve. And you can come up with the best ideas of what are your plans for 2019, what you're planning to achieve. If you guys want to share your thoughts, definitely go follow me on Twitter, Altcoin Sarah. And let's get on with the news, shall we? And remember to smash the like button, obviously, because nothing's the same without it. So we're gonna start with quite an interesting announcement that was made a couple of days ago when Huobi Pool, which is Huobi Group's cryptocurrency mining arm, announced that they will launch a cryptocurrency exchange in Q1 of 2019, and the exchange will be dedicated to EOS and therefore has a EOS as a base pair. So on the 28th, the Huobi Group made this announcement, and this will basically allow the users to trade EOS against a number of other cryptocurrencies on the platform. And here I've got a quote on the Twitter from the CEO of Huobi Pool, Kao Fei, sorry if I said your name wrong. He basically said that as an EOS supernode, Huobi Pool has placed its ecological development high on its list of priorities. Launching this EOS exchange is simply the next logical step in our support. So currently, EOS, let's have a look on CoinMarketCap, is at $2.67 and is up 0.2% in the last 24 hours. EOS is still a top 5 crypto. It's holding quite well in that position. I was actually wondering, is Litecoin? No, Litecoin is number 7. Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum is still behind Ripple, but only actually 500 million. So there is a possibility that we'll end 2018 on a high, with Ethereum being number 2. Nothing against Ripple, but you know, guys, it is the way it is. And the Wall Street Journal basically shared quite an interesting article which listed 513 ICOs without a unique white paper. And it's actually quite common knowledge that 2017 and 2018 have been the years of ICOs. Startups basically managed to raise more than 14 billion this year alone through just initial coin offerings. And now a report actually from the Wall Street Journal shows that out of 3,200 ICOs, 513 of them don't have unique white papers. So basically, according to the government institutions, the key problem with ICOs is that a vast number of them are scams or scam-like projects. Furthermore, a lot of tokens sold are actual securities, meaning that they violate the US securities law, forcing the SEC to take actions. And according to the Wall Street Journal, basically, this comes up to around 16% of the project reviewed are potential scams and need further investigation. During the review, white papers were reviewed for plagiarism and their originality. So all I'm trying to say in this is that due diligence is still very important, and I hope that you guys, if you've been since January here, you guys took 2018 as a time to actually reflect and learn, and you no longer invest into projects that are someone just basically shills. I've never shilled a single project, and I don't think I personally will. I'm purely against it because I would feel terrible if I said this is a good project and you invest in it someone offered me to do some giveaways. Maybe I'll start doing them, but it's a different story basically. But the ICOs that are on the list basically are AtPerks, Acrocoin, Alphabet, Amor, AppPay, BBN Coin, Butterball, and Bexang is one of the 15-13 signs of plagiarism and just copying. But some people actually I saw on the subreddit saying that should we actually list Tron onto it, but let's not get onto the plagiarism of Tron and the white paper, as I know how the Tron community can sometimes be. So the next one I want to talk about is Litecoin. Guys, if you've got any news, actually, you just remember to hit it in the comments, and I'll obviously get onto them. And if you've got any questions about any coins. So Litecoin actually partnered up with the UFC, which is the Ultimate Fighting Club. And it was actually last night, which is quite cool. So what happened is, because of the partnership, the Litecoin logo was displayed on the Octagon Fighting canvas at an upcoming event. And actually, I'm also on Instagram, but I'm not that much on it. I decided to go back into it. I'm gonna be so out of it. But basically, this is what it's been done. So their logo was at the bottom, which is quite cool, I think. But because there's millions and billions of people actually watching it, so Litecoin just got a promo from it, which is quite cool, I think. So it was the event was held in Las Vegas, Nevada, and it was basically a refight, and loads of people basically watches it. And Charlie actually tweeted on the announcement that was made basically, is that millions of viewers at such events would help raise global awareness and drive interest in Litecoin. With brands and institutions continuing to push into cryptocurrency and blockchain, this is yet another signal of this technology moving closer towards the mainstream. So obviously, I am a fan of Litecoin. I think they should sort of sort themselves out, as I don't really know what's been much going on. It's been quite quiet for Litecoin without obviously massive partnership for this. But Foundation basically, which aims to help promote adoption of the cryptocurrency, also added that it hopes to continue the UFC partnership in the longer term. And Litecoin's currently actually down, but it's not just about making people actually invest into it, but it's about bringing the awareness. And I want to ask you guys, what do you actually do? Because I get very often accused of things that I don't do anything for the crypto community, just am an influencer, which I absolutely hate the word. How do you guys think we could possibly bring the mass adoption and mass awareness about crypto? Give me ideas what you personally do or think could be a good idea. Do you go into meetups? Do you talk about it whenever you can? Do you wear some clothing maybe? There's lots of other ways you could possibly be doing it. So let me know what you guys actually do. I'm just looking at a Litecoin chart actually, and when Litecoin on the 19th of December was $366. That's absolutely mad. Where are we now? So we're somewhere around. I just want to see what the price was 1 year ago. Wow, $251. So Litecoin is down. It's $31 right now. So it's quite interesting to see how the price is going. Anyway, I want to go back to the topic that's been sort of a 2017 trend, but it seems to be coming back. I think it's just a free promo for the country. So India actually might lift the cryptocurrency ban that is currently active in the country. And according to a certain report, the second interdisciplinary committee on cryptocurrencies in India, formed by the central government, actually is likely to recommend lifting the ban and legalize it. Okay. And I mean, it is no secret that the Reserve Bank of India, the central bank in the country, is not a fan of cryptocurrency. And like I said, in 2017, the government agency already warned citizens about the digital coins several times. However, in April of 2018, this year, well, the leftovers of 2018, I should say, the Reserve Bank of India turned up the pressure and no more warnings. The RBI announced a ban on the sale or purchase of cryptocurrencies. But it seemed that India's long-running saga regarding the legality of cryptocurrencies is likely to see lifting of the ban in 2019. So guys, let me know what you think about actually India constantly changing their mind about it. I think that I understand why governments are trying to ban, unban, but I think instead of actually banning the cryptocurrency market, the government should rather think how they can help their citizens in actually not losing their money. Because I don't want to sound like some sort of maximalist, but you won't stop crypto. There's no stopping to blockchain or crypto. There's too much to it. It's too advanced technology that really can improve millions and millions of lives. And I think governments, instead of trying to ban it, should actually try and embrace the technology and educate their citizens instead of just, banning it, because that's not the right way to do it. At least that's my personal opinion. Another one I want to talk about is one of the Bitcoin forks. And I personally, I'm quite skeptical about Bitcoin forks because they just suck. I'll put it this way. And that's what I'm going to say. So what happened is the actual missing line of a code created an exploit on the on the Bitcoin private main chain. And some developer actually took advantage and minted 2 million Bitcoin private. So basically what happened is a few days ago, a 2 billion, Bitcoin private were nearly minted. And that means that the original 20 million total supply increased to 22 million thanks to this developer. And Bitcoin private is an open source, and the main developers needed help fixing an issue, so they put out a bounty. And the same way EOS basically puts out bounties for people who find bugs, this developer was able to fix the issue and was later recruited as a Bitcoin private developer and a contributor to GitHub. Little did they know that this person was actually a Trojan horse. A line of code was missing, and that was the exploit. And Bitcoin private wrote a Medium blog article, which basically stated, as the code was open source and the fork mine was announced on Twitter, anyone with sufficient blockchain development knowledge could have exploited it. Fantastic, isn't it? So we can live in a bubble and think crypto is one merry-go-lucky place. It's full of scammers, bad people, and shitty developers, sorry for the words, but at the same time of people in other industries, whether it's restaurant or stocks, exist, and there will always be a bad person trying to play the system. This developer basically minted $4 million American dollars out of thin air, and this shouldn't happen for the simple fact that it damped the cryptocurrency image. And especially since it's such an early stage, this person also had the funds in a shielded pool since the beginning, and this basically prevented anyone from taking notice. And remember, guys, there's scammers everywhere, and it doesn't matter what sort of industry you are. People say that cryptocurrency is being used for paying for drugs, but before it was used in fiat, so but I don't want to get too much into the details. I want to also say that second news about EOS, actually, there's a lot of EOS today going on. Well, that's quite good actually for EOS. So I need a drink. So EOS actually still dominates China's blockchain ranking list, and we've got a little new project. Sorry. It is already the 8th time basically that the CCID, released a monthly global public blockchain technology assessment index. In previous months, it was basically like 33 projects which got evaluated. And this time, however, the list shows 34 blockchains. So all projects are being evaluated based on 3 criteria: basic tech, application, and the creativity. So the first time the ranking was published was this year in May. And since then, it is updating the list every month, which I personally think is really cool. So what happened is EOS and Ethereum actually maintained their positions at the top, ranked respectively first and second, while Bitcoin climbed from the 19th spot in November to the 18th position in December. And this edition, actually, Ontology has made its debut to this list and launched by the Chinese company Onchain in 2017. Ontology, for those of you who don't know, is a public platform that aims to remove barriers between the blockchain and a business sector. So the really cool list is, it basically features, I'm actually looking at the list right now. So if I was to read the top 5, EOS, Ethereum, the exchange, Commodore, and Ontology. On the list, we've also got Neo, Steam, Arc, Stellar, Bitcoin, like I said, on position 18. Cardano is after Bitcoin, yeah, that's correct. Ripple's on the list, Monero, Zcash, Tezos Dash. So there's lots of cryptos. I might actually make a post out of it on my Twitter, Altcoin Sarah. So we'll see how it basically goes. But let's see what you guys been saying in the comments. Yes, ICO is a ridiculous amount of money. I completely agree with that, and I don't think it should be like that in the slightest. I'm really sorry about the lighting, guys, but I'll be basically getting like special. I've got special lights, but unfortunately upstairs, and my desk is still being delivered. So next time I'll make a live stream, the lights will be on. It'll be much better. But unfortunately, my laptop's unable to handle the specs that requires to be in a mic and the camera. So it's fun few days ahead of me, basically. A sock giveaway. Yeah, we can do that. Sure. I've already got some socks from your kimchi socks. Thank you for that. That was fantastic. I'm really comfortable as well. Do I like Bitcoin? I don't know much about Bitcoin. So that's going to be my answer. I can go and have a quick look what Bitcoin is and where it is right now. But that's as much as I can do. The logo does ring a bell. It's below. It's a very cheap token, but that's because of this supply. It's not a surprise that it's down, and it seems like the price of it is over a year ago, a year and a half ago, pretty much price point. So that's not fantastic, but I mean, come on, what sort of a crypto isn't down right now? It's quite available. Hit BTC, Poloniex, Gate.io, 38th on a coin market cap. Like I said, I don't know much about it, but maybe I'll have a look into it. Thank you for that, Genie Future. Satoshi squares were pretty much pop-up markets. We can have these markets. These merchants of the market are required. Yes, exactly. So there are so many different ways. And from what I swear someone said that Square Circle makes more money than Economist right now, something like that. I might be completely wrong. But there's so many news going on right now about crypto. This is a really bad lightning. I'm really sorry about it, guys. I should probably put some sort of a light improvement or something. Anyway, if I sit here, you can see me a little better. I should stop focusing about it. So anyway, guys, 2018 came to an end, and 2018 was a year of loads of surprises, lots of scams, exchanges still being tracked and hacked, with loads of money being lost in the track. And unfortunately, I think that's what 2019 should focus, is actually about not KYC, but more about making sure that those hacks don't happen, actually learning from the past experiences. When it comes to projects and I invest into them and they end up, messing, something goes wrong, I don't mind that. I think that happens and it's okay. As long as they actually learn from the mistakes and they actually try and improve it. But the thing with exchanges is those hacks keeps happening, and there's always a different reason, or sometimes it's a very similar reason. So I hope that will be one of the things that will change in 2019, because if I was an investor and I'd done a research and I saw how many hacks was there in 2018, I'd be really worried about my own money and whether it's actually worth investing into it. So my main concern are the crypto exchanges. I also hope that the scams within ICOs will drop down and people actually will learn. The newbies that will come will actually be a bit more patient and will actually try and research a little bit more and actually have Bitcoin as their first investment, as I think it's currently one of the safest one. Call me a mad one, but I think it is. And instead of going into Ripple or any other coins, that because they're invested into it. So guys, follow me on Twitter if you're not yet, at Altcoin Sarah. 2018 has been fantastic. I want to say thank you to everyone who's been following Altcoin Bus Ladies, who subscribed to us, who's been following me, Altcoin Sarah, as well. I mean, it's absolute world to me. It's been fantastic. I honestly appreciate every single one of you. I don't know what I would do without any of you. The journey's been amazing. Like I said, love to every single one of you. I hope you're going to enjoy yourself on the New Year's Eve tomorrow, and you're going to celebrate it really well. Whatever are your plans, spend it with the ones you love. It's not always about, getting drunk and just losing it. It's about accomplishing something in the new year. So I hope you will be persistent with your plans for 2019 and you will stand with it. Altcoin Bus Ladies loves you. I personally love you all. And I hope 2019 will just get better for every single one of us. So you guys enjoy yourself in the New Year's Eve celebrations tomorrow. And I hope that 2019 will just be better for every single one of us. And that you had a great Christmas as well. I completely forgot about it. Christmas was fantastic for me. I hope you had the best Christmas as well. And here I am saying thank you to you all in the last live stream of 2018. Catch you later, guys. Love.